I learned a lot from this lawsuit that I filed against these individuals. One lesson stood out. An ethical attorney is at a disadvantage when the opposing side relies on dishonesty and manipulation to conceal their actions. In November of 2021, Samantha Adamo, along with several of her friends, who are part of Messy Talk, Drama Talk, and Bully Talk communities on TikTok, verbally assaulted and attacked me and my 501c4 nonprofit organization dedicated to creating safe spaces online for victims and survivors of domestic violence and abuse.
We're kind of trying to not call ourselves Messy Talk right now because there's different groups of Messy Talk on TikTok, and there's a group right now that was very messy. They were calling themselves Messy Talk. They were very messy, and now people are under investigation.
I sued 3 of these creators for defamation. Those individuals are Samantha Adamo, Laurinda Kirk, and Tracy Korslund. Tracy Korslund was the only one that did not respond to the lawsuit. Here is a recent live stream clip where Samantha Adamo and Tracy Korslund explain why Tracy was forbidden from responding to the lawsuit.
And listen, some of the stuff with me and Tracy don't make sense either, so I don't know what to tell you.
Right, it is what it is.
Yeah. Didn't want to have anything to do with her during that lawsuit because the bitch is a fucking wild card and I didn't want to pay for it. And I was like, that's going to be the billable hour? No, thank you.
I got us all in enough trouble.
While the judge found that Laurinda Kirk's comment about me taking money from the public at that time was a false statement of fact, the judge let them off the hook because they avoided accountability by pushing the court to label me as a public figure. Which then raised the bar for me to have to prove malice. Even though Laurinda Kirk's actions should have inferred that her intent was done with malice.
I cannot wait to use my years of nonprofit accounting experience to rip this shit to shreds.
Have you ever held a position on a board or any other position with a nonprofit organization?
No.
This fucking grandma. They've been taking money from people. Where is that money going? You use information for shitty things, Rachel.
When this comment came in, what did you understand it to mean from Elaine?
That Elaine said she sent her money.
Okay. And you asked for a receipt, and Elaine responded her petition. Did Elaine send, and Elaine didn't send anything else?
No, this
Okay.
was the interaction.
Okay. Did you see, to your recollection, did you see anything on the change.org petition that was asking for money?
I don't recall.
Okay.
While Samantha Adamo and Laurinda Kirk managed to dodge accountability for their statements, Tracy Korslund never responded to the lawsuit. And because of that reason, I won the case against Tracy Korslund by default. She was not automatically cleared just because her co-defendants were released. The law doesn't work that way. The defendants, Samantha Adamo and Laurinda Kirk, filed 2 separate motions to request for their attorney's fees. Both of those motions were denied. In the order the judge cited, it was the defendant's own conduct was part of the reason for his denial. And that bringing forward that second request for attorney's fees was a frivolous motion and a violation of Federal Rule Number 11. That ruling was in part because at this stage in the lawsuit, I was able to prove malice during litigation by both Samantha Adamo and Laurinda Kirk. The judge also ordered the defendants to show cause for their misconduct during litigation during that lawsuit. The judge also ordered me to show cause because I defended myself publicly against additional accusations the defendants hurled at me during litigation of that lawsuit. As a result, we were all sanctioned by the court and ordered to write an essay based on an article that was published in The Atlantic by David Brooks entitled How America Got Mean. I learned a lot from this lawsuit that I filed against these individuals, who I believe were acting on behalf of the restrained party in my DVRO case to bully and harass me online. One lesson stood out. An ethical attorney is at a disadvantage when the opposing side relies on dishonesty and manipulation to conceal their actions.